Hey everybody, welcome to another video. This one is all based on intention, and I asked the question, if you're setting intentions, do you have the clarity that matches that? So we can just move forward with the rest of the video. I'm just gonna plug my 4-week program to get it out of the way. It's my Pivot program. It's a 4-week online program where we focus on mindset, lifestyle, nutrition, exercise, everything that you need to set yourself up for success. AshleyMatthew.com, head over there. Take advantage of the introductory pricing on the platform. You also get introduced into the private Facebook group and get some other bonus material on the platform with different programs like keto, carnivore, all that kind of popular stuff where I break everything down. Webinars in the future, when those get put out, you get private webinars as well, and you get the one-on-one approach in the private Facebook group where I put up video responses or live responses to all of your questions in the group. So head over to AshleyMatthew.com and check it out for yourself. I do also offer 30-minute lifestyle calls, so if that is also something you're interested in, that's in the product section on my website. All right, enough of me. Let's continue with intention and clarity. So when we talk about intention, I'll give you an example. If some of you are watching this and you're not really sure what I'm talking about, is when you set a sight, you have like a dream or a picture of what you want or where you want to go. You have the intention of losing weight. You have the intention of leaving your job or getting into a different career. You have the intention of improving your personal relationships. So you have these things that you want to do. The problem with this is when I talk to clients, I talk to people, I talk to groups, and they tell me that they want all of these things. And like, I'm setting the intention to get these things, again, whatever it is, but I'm really stuck because I can't get there. My question is, okay, you're setting the intention that you want all of these great things for yourself, which is fantastic to have all of these goals, but what is your clarity? And then they look at me like I have 3 eyes. You need to have clarity with the intention. You just can't picture stuff. Visualizations is cool, but what you also have to do with this, guys, is one, most importantly, you have to do the work, but you also have to be able to eliminate certain things and to visualize the obstacles, which a lot of people think these great things, these great dreams, but no one actually tries to live all the obstacles that could get in between you and that dream or that vision. So what you want to do when you have these intentions to move forward is you want to remove obstacles. So in this case of if you want more positivity in your life, you need to remove all the negativity, whether that's people, scenarios, like different situations, group events, all that fun stuff. You need to be able to look at everything in your life on all these different aspects. It might sound like a lot, but unfortunately, when you want good things, you need to do some work. So look at what's surrounding you. Do you have friends that you hang around, say every weekend or whatever, that you leave feeling just completely drained and there's a lot of drama? Those are people you want to either get rid of or limit your time with because they're not giving you fuel for your path. They're actually draining it. If you're wanting a new job, are you actually putting in the work to get that new job? And if we go back to what I was just mentioning with friends, are you hanging around negative individuals that take you away from, say, applying to new jobs or being able to see new jobs around you or recognize what's happening around you? So when you get into the intention, you want to visualize everything. You want to put yourself there. And you'll start to notice, say you think of a Porsche. We'll use a car as an example. You start picturing yourself in the future driving this vehicle, parking it in your garage, picking it up from the dealership, washing it. And then the next few days, you start to notice this car. You can program your brain to see the things that you need to see. But when you have too much negativity and all of these things blinding you, you don't see what's in front of you that will help you get off to your intention, the finish line. So you need to clear out the garbage. And it's like what I talk about in my book, is getting rid of the garbage. You guys need to recognize the garbage and put it to the curb. So again, if your intention is to lose weight, what are you going to do? Are you going to eat healthier? Are you going to seek a nutritionist? Are you going to take my Pivot program? Are you going to work out? Are you going to do things that you like to do for exercise? Are you going to help eliminate a lot of the stresses that amp your cortisol and make you emotionally eat? Are you going to do the self-work to see what triggers you to not work out and just binge eat, which is also more common than you think, and you're not alone. So if you haven't figured it out yet, you got to do the work. You got to eliminate stuff to match that intention. Once you eliminate those things, that intention becomes so much more clear and attainable because now you're recognizing everything that's happening. You can jump into situations you may not have noticed before because you were so blinded by the garbage around you that now you're able to jump in and recognize. Things become more clear, action starts to happen, and then results start to take place. So as much as these gurus and these like namaste people are like, just set your intention and visualize yourself there. It's horse shit. You have to do way more than just visualize it. Because what's going to happen is you're going to do all these namaste things and then you're never going to get there. You really want it and you can feel it, but you keep getting all these roadblocks, you get frustrated and you give up. It's not really a secret. You just have to do the work and do the things to help your brain recognize what you need to recognize. There's a cliche thing out there. I don't know the exact wording, but it's pretty much what you put out is what you bring in. That's 100% true. If you see people if you're putting out good intentions, you're a good person, you're doing good things, you're eliminating the negativity, you're eliminating the toxicity to focus on that intention of where you want to go, and you're putting it out there, you will get it in return. It might take time and you have to be patient. But trust me when I say, if you focus on you focus on your surrounding to match that intention of where you want to go, you can get there. And one of the last things I'll talk about is, are you looking at your situation clearly enough, correctly enough? The reason why I'm asking this and pointing this out is I was listening to a podcast the other day, and I listened to a story about Will Smith when he was younger and he had to build a wall full of bricks. So he had to lay this wall, I think it was his brother or his cousin, I can't remember, but they had to build this wall brick by brick. And long story short, Will kept getting frustrated because he's like, this wall is just never ending. And he was getting frustrated because they were spending every day building this wall and it just seems like it was never actually growing. And finally, his father said, stop focusing on the end and focus on the current. Focus on every brick that you put down. Just focus on laying that brick. Don't focus on the end game, the end picture. That will completely change your focus. So if you're somebody, I'll use weight loss as an example, you want to lose 50 pounds, and then 2 weeks later, after cleaning up your eating and exercising, you become frustrated because you're not yet looking how you want to look 50 pounds later in 2 weeks based on what's in your head, and then you stop working out, you get frustrated. Stop looking at the end game. Focus on the process. Enjoy the process. Learn the process. Focus on the steps that you're going through, the day-to-day, the obstacles. Learn. Feel the emotion, even if they're not that great. These are all things you need to learn that will be tools in your toolbox later on. That's also something not a lot of people understand, is even the hard times that you're going through, that you don't understand why you're going through it. Why me? Why me? I'm telling you, 2-3 years down the road, you're gonna be like, oh shit. And you're going to understand and you'll be able to adapt to situations better. If you take these steps, these days as learning lessons, stop being frustrated based on time. So to wrap it up, if you're frustrated with the intentions that you're not getting there yet, so to wrap it up, if you're setting the intention and you're not really getting there and it's been a really long time and you're just super frustrated, I want you to focus on the clarity aspect of that intention. Take your time. Get a book, write it down, write things, a pros and cons list, or a negative and a positive list. And I want you to write down what's happening really well in your life and things that kind of make you spin. Write those down and start attacking them day after day, or take your time with it. It could be week after week, and start to eliminate and get rid of a lot of the toxicity that's challenging you too much from getting to that intention. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share if you will. And again, if you want and are interested in looking at my 4-week pivot program that's all online, you do on your own time, please go to my website located in the below description, and I will be happy to see you in the pivot group, and it'll be my pleasure to help you live a more successful and sustainable lifestyle. Thanks, everybody.